it's a big one. Hold on, we're going to the New York Times bestsellers. We're looking on right now. Thank you, Slim Sir. Oh, this is so exciting. C'est magnifique. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Nicole. If you're just tuning in this evening, what are advice? Are you in the same category as me? Yes! Ha ha! Yeah! Congratulations. Thank you, and thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Maya. Whew! Did I end up making the chocolate chip cookies from last night? No, I did not, because I was still eating the chocolate chip cookies that we made on Monday. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, boy. Yes, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Val, for the pancakes. Congratulations. Yes, we're talking about, thank you, Charlotte. I think Amanda's taking us up with the confetti gold this evening. You say, Dylan, hi, what are we baking? We're doing some experimentation tonight. We're going to bring out the nuts. The evil nuts. Thank you, King Tut. Thank you, Jen. We're doing some experimenting. A lot of you might be familiar with this sack of gravel from week past. How did the gumdrop cookies go? They were good. They really were. That base cookie recipe is I really like the texture, really good flavor, really good combination of sugars, fats. No, it's good. Oh, shortening, baby. Thank you, Aaron, for the confetti. Tell us about your excitement. I don't know if I have excitement about the gravel. Thank you, Crystal, for the money. Glad Crystal, that's very kind of you, and Aaron for the confetti, and Martina. We're gonna be baking again with the grape nuts. Now, the funny thing about grape nuts, if you're just tuning in and you have no idea what grape nuts are, I don't blame you. They're a cereal that dead people eat. They were invented in 1800. Who gives a crap? They're ancient, and they have nothing to do with grapes nor nuts. Funny how that works. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Angela. I didn't. Oh no, says Megan Jackson. No crop top? No crop top. You get a little bit of a midriff. Oh, it's covered up by the galaxy. There you go. Thank you, Angel. It's cold. It's literally, tuck this in. It is. It's cold out there. It's snowing. We were supposed to have a snowstorm today, but no snow coming in. This sweater is so long. Thank you, El Presidente. Oh my God, grape nuts are awesome. Was it me? I think you're an alien. I think the one way to test if someone's an alien is to say either if they like artichokes or grape nuts. Thank you, Shades Reedy and Jennifer. We might get some snow too. Oh boy. So, we're baking again. Look. 1955. This is our friend. This is Spring Bake's friend. Thank you, Emily. I'm obsessed with the Women's Society of Christian Services Methodist Church cookbook from Clear Lake, Wisconsin in 1955. Thank you, Tia. Awesome channel. Always boosts my morale. Why, thank you, mate. What are we baking, says Jennifer. Well, Jennifer, let me tell you, we're going to be doing some... Look, okay, there's a recipe here for date nut bread. My issue with the date nuts is that when we had them in cookies, we didn't soak them in anything, they were bad. Miss Ann, this is different. This is different. This one says to soak them in buttermilk. And it's a grape nut bread recipe. I don't want to give up on the cereal. Look, we explore baking yesteryear here. Thank you, Will Carter. Thank you, Simser. And there's enough recipes containing grape nuts that they can't all be bad. Although I like to say the same thing about aspics. Thank you, C. Burnett and Simser. Okay, let's try this. Maybe it will turn out. I think it's exciting. Lisa Sang says, where do we find your cookbooks? Thrift store? Used to, yes. But now they're sent to me. Thank you, C. Gabsy for the rose and Shelly for the rose. Hey, Dennis says, Baby Yoda. It's a pleasure to see you. So... before I get started, I just got to say, what you guys been up to today? It's Wednesday. Those of you on spring break, you've been on spring breaks. Look, a Freudian slip. Thank you, Dream. Thank you, Ken. I had a wonderful tea with my next door neighbor today. It was fantastic. Thank you, Marion. Studying for school, says Becca. Got the new phone, Flower. Congratulations. Good evening. I work, says Emily. Carrie cleaned. Napping, says Kathy. That's a good one. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Gabrielle. Cleaning house at spring break. Spring cleaning, baby. I had work. You know, when I used to play COD Zombies with my cousin Chad, every time I would get a death machine power up, I would just yell, spring cleaning. COD Zombies is great. One of the only good things about COD left. Thank you, Treyarch. What did you do with the giant jar of peppers? Oh, God. My friend Aaron helped me. My friend Aaron actually, I was given, thank you, Dream Demon. For those of you who don't know, I was given like 2 gallons of hot peppers from Jimmy John's from a Secret Santa one Christmas in 2021. It was so bizarre. How do you remember that? Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Connor, for the heart meme. How do you remember that? Jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, thank you, Nikki and Sarah. Ken says, my nephew Malachi says, hello, he loves watching you. Hello, Malachi, how are you doing this evening? Somebody said, got all the ingredients for Scotch Rouge, who's going to make them? Scotch Rouge are so good. Reese's bread, very sweet, but it's kind of good. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, What's Putt? Now, our first instruction here, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're baking a little something from 1955 called grape nut bread, and we're starting with soaking a half of the cups. See, we're already doing well. This is not as many grape nuts. It's going to be good. Half cup of grape nuts in a cup of sour milk. Say, Dylan, what's sour milk? Does anyone here remember when I thought sour milk literally meant off milk? Thank you, Eratria, for the heart me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've since learned my lesson. Eclipse says in Halo Infinite, I take the fusion coils and stuff and throw them while saying Amazon delivery. There you are. Fun of the mind. I don't have my P.O. box open yet. Thank you, Gabrielle, but stay tuned. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, it's buttermilk. When you see sour milk and thank you, Missy. Wait, it's not? No, it's not. I thought it was. The way it described it, I was certain. Thank you, Gypsy. Thank you, Eratria. Oh, I did not intend to be like a child blowing bubbles in the bath. But let's get ourselves started. Let's get a little bowl here. Am I friends with Mama Cusses? We've been following each other for ages. When I think of friends on TikTok from the early days, I'm thinking 2020. Thank you, Art. Mama Cusses, Toy Phantom. These guys, they're the OGs. Gabe Escobar. I think of... there's lots of folks. Thank you, Eretria. What time is it there, my guy? It has just gone 41 minutes past the hour 8. And we're about to serve up a half cup of great nuts. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you, Eretria and Michelle. Thanks to you, says Rufio. I say moo juice. I believe everyone should say moo juice. Thank you, Gadget and Eretria. Hello, says Nex. What is my favorite caramel food to make? Caramel. I'm not the biggest fan of caramel. I'll tell you that. Why? Because one time in high school, I went through an entire bag of Werthers. I started in first period, and by the end of the day, by about 3 p.m., I was doubled over in so much pain. Yeah, it was terrible. I have heard of Amish friendship bread. Yes. Thank you, Dale Greeno, for the tiny. It's 10:42 in Michigan. Why is everyone saying congrats? I'm late. Oh, we were congratulating Mama Cusses on being a New York Times bestseller. Carolyn said a tiny. So we've got a half cup of grape nuts. Again, some people don't know what grape nuts are. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Aaron. Hi, says Haley. When will your P.O. box be open? Probably when I'm back from vacation. I don't want people to have to send stuff while I'm gone. That's just mean. Thank you, Mr. Incredible, for the chili and Rowan. Someone speaking Russian in here. Hey-oh, says Mr. Trucks. Let's go. Oh my God, there's gravel all over the place. Una segunda, por favor. Listen, the grape nuts, they have the consistency of dust. Baby Yoda says, dude, I can't remember what kind of cake did you used to keep in the fridge. Oh God. For ages, I made a fruit cake in was it Christmas of 2020? No, it was Christmas of 2021. And we kept it in the fridge. Thank you, Karen. We finally tried it in Christmas of 2022, but it was not good. We spilled the litter again. Oh, no! Oh, it says you're my comfort person. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it says visiting Long Island in May. Can't wait. I know comparatively little about Long Island. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you for the heart puffs. Gross, says Ashley. They're not that bad. They don't taste bad. The thing is that they'll just break a bloody tooth. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Gina. I feel like if you do the dishes with any grape nuts in there, it'll scratch all of your dishware. Thank you, Ron. I was talking to my best friend. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, user. And immediately seems favorite gay uncle. Hey, thank you, Deborah. How do I feel about a TikTok ban? Well, I'm not convinced that it's going to happen. But if it does, whew, I think there's going to be a lot of angry Gen Zs, a lot of angry Zoomers. You know what I mean? What is grape nuts? Grape nuts is an old school cereal. They'll break your teeth. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Tris. You'll have a hard time even finding it. But we've got a half cup of grape nuts here. This is the consistency. You can even hear it. It's the stuff that you put in aquariums. Thank you, Michael. Michael's for the first gift sent 3 heart puffs. Thank you, Michael. Grape nuts, same ingredients as Milk-Bone dog. No. They're the same ingredients as Milk-Bone dog treats? Thank you, Amruth. Will I ever use those bananas on the top shelf? Oh, you mean my navy beans? I don't know if I will. But we're putting in a cup of sour milk. This is buttermilk. This is the thick stuff. And this is what we did not do last time. Small beans and Allison's and Rose. Last time we just put grape nuts hardcore. I mean, we rock dogged it right into those cookies, and I'm not sure that was the right thing to do. Thank you, Julia Harris. So, is buttermilk sour? Yes, it is. If you've ever tasted buttermilk, it's like yogurt that's thinned out, but not sweet and kind of disturbing. Buttermilk kind of has a primary use as an ingredient in baking. Thank you, Jem. Hello, says Riley. Good evening, Riley. Boy, oh boy, I don't know my senators. I can't vote in the United States. I can't do none of that stuff. Ackerman says, bro, I like your cookbook. The United States, the entire country, says it's kind of like kefir. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Thomas. So, while that's soaking right here, It's going to be interesting to see if these all swell up. Look, they're so dense and gravel-like that we're going to have to mix them up. Da-da-dee-o, ba-ba-da-dee-bo-dee-doo. TikTok doesn't get banned, so I'll send you my first gift. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Captain for the Rose and Jamie Jacks. Look at these. What are we making? Why grape nuts? Well, because we're making grape nut bread. We're going to be making muffins out of them. Because the last thing I need is a loaf of things, because I can't give loaves away. I can give away muffins because we're baking so much this week. And yeah, literally it's called. This is backwards, so you won't be able to see it. But grape nut bread. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Chloe, for the friendship. Are you tweaking? Harry? No, not actually. Thank you, TJ. Do they still make grape nuts? Yeah, they do. I know, right? Now we're going to move on. We need to soak that for a little while. So we're going to sift together 2 cups of flour with a half teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. I can read backwards. You're good. Can you really? Is that a skill that you possess? Thank you, Emily and Daniel. I meant the fruitcake when I said gross, Dylan. Oh, yeah. I mean, it didn't taste that gross. The best fruitcakes, they say, you're supposed to leave in your cabinet for a year. Thank you, Patty and Crazy. Hey, hope the cooking goes well. Thank you. But I have an old cookbook from 1864. That's older than my oldest cookbook. Seriously. What are we going to use for this? I think we're going to use, thank you, Lynn, for the dry ingredients. Let's use this for the dry ingredients. And then we'll do this. Hold on. We got to think about this. 1 second. Sift 2 cups of flour, heaping teaspoon baking powder, beat all well together. We're going to do that. Thank you, Stephanie. He's not tweaking if you follow him. This is him. Oh, yes. Eileen, not everybody knows that. I love that sweater on you. Thank you. I call it my, Fruity Pebble sweater. Thank you, Snow and Angela. It's kind of like Fruity Pebbles left in cereal milk, you know what I mean? I've watched you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Abby says, did you ever play in your high school's marching band? No, my high school didn't have a marching band. Don't forget, I went to high school in a British school back home in Bermuda. And Levi, thank you, and Daniel. So we didn't have anything like that. In the British tradition, marching bands aren't a thing. They are regimentally, if you're doing military things wise. But no, we had brass quintets. I was part of the brass quintet. Thank you, Aaron. Susan says, what was your parents' reaction when you became a bestseller? My mom didn't know what to say. Thank you, Crazy. A few family members said, it must have been a slow month for books. I said, oh, stop it. I duct tape my cat to the wall. I don't recommend you do that. It's going to be pretty painful trying to get that cat off. Thank you, Yasmin. What prompted me to start? That's a good question. I get that question a lot. I'm looking for my measuring cups, but they're not in there. Sorry, half my stuff's in the dishwasher. I was bored. A lot of people I was about to say the Depression. A lot of people during COVID, we tried new things. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, head chef. I did baking. For example, a lot of you, started crocheting? Did anyone pick up something non-standard? Everyone started baking bread. Some people started knitting, crocheting. People, played a lot of video games. Did any of you guys, learn anything really bizarre? Yasmin said a team bracelet, and Kathy. Yes, I learned to crochet. Made puppets. I started collecting Furbies. That's different. Caitlin, you started hula hooping? Tag planted trees. Wyoming people unite. I gained weight. Cameron says I learned how to grow. Oh, there you go. Paracord items? I did Zoom Shakespeare. Wow! Look, this is what I love. Portrait drawing, says Charity Lowe. Roller skating. I started archery and kayaking. God, see what I mean? Thank you, Yasmin. Good to see you. I got back into reading. For some reason, is it just me, but TikTok and the pandemic seem... It didn't break, and it didn't fall on my foot. For those of you who don't know, whenever I do lives, I precariously put things here. As you can see. That's a glass bowl that didn't break. I'm very happy with that. Thank you, Rainbow. It's giving millennial. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. I've always begged for Gen Z to take me as their own, but too much of the millennial tendencies show through. And that's all right. I'll die first. But I don't know, Gen Z, you guys have a lot of downsides as well. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, Shannon. We take you. Watercoloring, says Elsie. Boulder. What happened to the clock? Oh, yeah, it came out the other day, and the new bloody one was destroyed. I learned what the word essential means. Thank you, Michelle for the rose. Dylan, that clock looks sick. What's wrong with it? Who is my favorite famous celebrity chef? Jose Andres. I love Jose Andres. Thank you, Skeena. Thank you, Aaron, for the finger hearts. Baby. Flute powder. Aaron became the new title gifter of finger hearts. Hey. When love walks in and takes you for a spin. Ooh la la la. C'est magnifique. We need how much flour? We need 2 cups of flour. Thank you, John. The clock looks like an art piece. Thank you, Aaron. It looks like it has a great personality. Yes, when people tell that to me, baby, that's how I know it looks messed up. And yeah, you're right. That clock is messed up. Thank you, State Barbara. And you literally put the bowl back in the same place again. Oh, well, yeah, I did move it, though, but the top's over there. Stephanie said the chili. What's your favorite cookbook? Would it be mean if I said my own? Thank you, Michelle. I'm Mama Bear for the rose. Glad you are live. Thank you. You know, only very recently did I realize I used to always misread live as live. So it confused the living daylights out of me. Thank you, Fire Pig. That's the only right answer. Thank you, Emily. But yeah, my cookbooks, no. I can't say it's my favorite cookbook, but I have a favorite series. And it's the women's home cooking series. I talked about it when I did the cold oven cake. Love them. I'll show you some later. Thank you, Say Barbara, for the disco love. We got some disco love going on. We need a Suburban update ASAP. I sold a Suburban. It's still in the family, so to speak. My landlord who built this kitchen and good friend of mine for years, Jake owns it now. Thank you, Deborah. He put vintage Wyoming plates on it. He took the chin off the Suburban. Thank you, Deborah. Which is understandable. For those of you who don't know, I owned a 1986 Suburban, 2-wheel drive in 1987. Thank you, Ronan Cat and Aaron. 1987 4-wheel drive that I named Herman. Well, you guys named Herman. He took the chin off of it. Thank you, KP Nut. Can I see Frank? Oh, Frank's over there. He's looking ominous. Thank you, Ronan Cat. Yes, we are baking. I just measured out 2 cups of flour. And we're going to move on because we need a half teaspoon. No, 1 heaping teaspoon of baby powder. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, Leanne. Dylan, have you ever considered returning to recipes you've done, but with your improvements? On YouTube, maybe. Thank you. Leanne, sending all the confetti. You're going to get us all the way. No, the car. I bought another Lincoln, so I can't have 3 cars. That's too many cars at once. I can't drive that many cars. This is double-acting baby powder. Oh my God, why do I keep calling it baby powder? Thank you, Angela. Don't recommend the baby powder. Is the talcum powder stuff actually called baby powder? Yes. I have in my mind a powder made of babies. But I don't think that's right. Thank you, Gabrielle. Leanne, you're taking us all the way, Slay Girl. How much is rent in Wyoming? Very cheap. Very, very, very cheap. Depending on where you are. I'm saying a lot. Now I've made you painfully aware of that. Thank you, Leanne. Am I single? Yes, can you tell? I'm very annoying. Need a little bit of salt. C'est magnifique. Why the low confetti goal? Oh yeah, I meant to do 300, but then I was like, I started late and I felt bad. And last night you guys took us to 300. I mean, last night you took us to 200, and I didn't want to be needy and mean and greedy. So we're going back tonight. Maybe we'll up it, but I don't like being greedy. You guys are very kind, so we'll do that. Not annoying. You're like the sun in our solar system. Oh, Jennifer, thank you so much for the so sweet, and thank you for that. I like being the sun. Thank you, Leanne. I'm the youngest son. Did you know that the youngest son is more likely to be the gay one? Thank you, Leanne. The youngest sibling is Leanne, you said a very long bear. Good evening, Meg. Yes, the youngest offspring is the most likely to be the gayest one, which doesn't make sense because if you have one child, isn't that the youngest one? But if you have multiple ones, it's very odd. Thank you, Leanne. Can you eat a spoonful of lard? No, I don't think I'll be doing that because I don't think you guys would have... I sounded northern up there. I don't think you guys would like to, I don't think you'd like to see that. Why am I talking like this? I don't think, God. Oh, it's been a wild day. Thank you, Daniel. I love your personality. Thank you, Kenny. You can just call me ugly. Thank you, ugly. I'm the youngest and I'm bi. I'm the middle child and I'm very gay. I like going against the grain. What we doing now? Did I put the salt in here? I sure did. I love the accent. Thank you, Karina. Okay, so the half cup of grape nuts and then 1 cup of sour milk. That's doing it right now. It's kind of like thickening. Oh God, it's like gelatin. What is in the grape nuts? Oh boy, thank you, Darlene, and awesome for the confetti. Done. Add in a cup of sugar and then beat with the 1 egg and add to the above mixture. So we bake sugar with the eggs. There's too many bowls going on here. Like who on earth? This is Mrs. G. Sawyer from Ladysmith, Wisconsin. Ladysmith, Wisconsin. Thank you, Joey's. Yo, Dylan, I'm going to be getting ready to take a shower. How on earth do you get ready to take a shower? Don't you take a shower to get ready? How do you get ready to take a shower? I suppose you remove your clothing. But elsewise, I don't think showers need much preparedness. Are you afraid of showers? It's okay. We all are afraid of something. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Waylon. For example, I'm an emetophobic. I haven't thrown up in 20 years. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Ozzy. Ladysmith, Wisconsin is up north. Fam from Belmont, Wisconsin. I caught your laugh, finally. Mental mate. Put in the floof powder. Oh, God. Thank you. I nearly forgot. Where's my little spoony spoon? Thank you, Ozzy, for the rose. So is my kid. Thank you, Cloud. Turn on the water on to steam up the room. Ah, there you are. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Ozzy. So, my bathroom in my place here. Thank you, Nephi. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, Space for the Rose. You make my sad days a little better by making me smile. Oh, God. That hurt my... You know, there's a little funny bone on the knee. Thank you, Joey. Howdy from Texas. Thank you. What was I talking about? Oh, my bathroom in my house doesn't have an exhaust fan. So I've been trying to come up with... I say, how do you stop a mirror from fogging up? I mean, how do you? It's a cold mirror. It's a human bathroom. I mean, am I going to put some Rain-X on the bitch? Sorry. However, pardon me if there's anyone watching. It's late. It's almost 9. They should be in bed. Shaving cream. That's daft. Rain-X. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Cloud. I found that if you just simply run a space heater in the room, just run a space heater. Just circulation. It stops. Now, don't ever run a space heater on high. Thank you, Pandora's. Anyone here who's an electrician? I have a disdain and a hatred for space heaters. Whenever something goes wrong in a house that's fire or electrical related, you can point to a space heater. But it makes the room hot. Yeah, well, I'm cold when I get out of the shower. Is anyone just desperately cold? Thank you, Daisy. Like, I'm so cold when I exit the shower. Open the window. There's no window in the shower. Rose Majestic, damn right. Big fan. Good evening to everyone. Space heaters are a menace. We need a heaping. This lady's asking for a heaping teaspoon. I'm always cold. Thank you, Pandora's box. That's the flour. Hi, I take insanely hot showers. You know, you can actually burn yourself that way. Leave the door open. But then it gets cold. Buy heated floors. This place was made in 1920. I finally got to see one of your lives. Good greetings. Space heaters will burn your house down. Well, they will. Thank you, not Daniel. Because everyone turns them up to 1,500 watts. You don't have to run everything on high, you know. Just run the bloody space heater at like 750, even just 500. That's fine. No, but everyone just cranks it up. Burn me by! Good evening, Uncle Danny! How are you doing, Uncle Danny? Thank you, M. Sherry. Uncle Danny, this is a heaping teaspoon of baking powder. We're about to add it to 2 cups of flour. We're making grape nut bread, but muffins. Thank you, Jamie. What state are you in? Hello from Florida. The great state of Wyoming. Seems unnatural not to scrape the spoon. I know, but we need heaping. Thank you, Berserk 691. What change is making? Well, maybe we add a little something to this recipe. Let's take... Oh my God, Gabrielle, you sent a galaxy. Darling, what are you doing? Thank you. Hi, Dylan, sweetie. You're a little mixed up today. Just today? I've been mixed up for the past 28 years. Thank you, Tara. Boo-doo-doo. Look, this is all jelly. Thank you, Dara. I wish there were more yous in the world. You're an amazing energy. It's funny how I get that, and then Deborah thinks I'm... Deborah thinks I'm mixed up. The name game's at a Ferris wheel. Thank you. Yeah, the reason if I look a little bit disheveled, I didn't shave today. I didn't have quite enough time. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Aaron. You look a little shiny. Yeah, not only did I not shave, I didn't have enough time to do my skincare routine this morning. Is there any gelatin in grape nuts? No, I just think it's just a horror, a scientific horror. Thank you, Darlene, and caffeinated. I love how you've been mixed up only since you were 2. No, I am 28. Do you think I'm 30? Oh my God, I'm not 30. Stop it. I've been mixed up since I've been born. Thank you, Martina. I'm 28. Don't put 2 years on me. I'm scared enough as it is. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Okay, baby powder. Oh yeah, that's extra cooked up. People say, okay, this is like it after we, wait, what do we need? Add 1 cup of, we beat the egg and the sugar into this gross thing. That's what this is for. Okay, it's making sense now. Thank you, Deborah. Things get easier at 30, I promise. Really? I'm gonna come in for you here. I'm gonna Someone said it's glumpy? Glumpy ain't no word. Thank you, E. Thank you, lady. Glumpy. What is the bookstore that has signed copies from you? Blue Mountain Bookstore. Laramie, Wyoming. Glumpy? It's Glumpy. Would you do a Milky Way squirrel cake? Oh, swirl cake. The name! Oh, thank you, the name game, for the you light up my day. Do I really? That's what the sun's for. I always say that. Next, our good friends tuning in here this evening. Thank you for achieving a live goal, everybody. Next, we got some gross stuff here. But we are going to be using some fresh eggs. Let's pick out some fresh eggs. What we got? What's left on the fresh egg is here. Squirrel cake sounds gross. Squirrel cake definitely does sound gross. Hold on, let me get these shells out of here so you don't think I'm an actual, absolute menace. This isn't as diverse. This is going to be like a loot box. Look, you've seen what eggs look like. That's just a shell, I promise. The shell that's fused back together. I want the book. You should buy the book! Okay, take any guess. Take guesses as to what the next batch of fresh eggs is going to look like. Do you think there's going to be a big chongus in there? Do you think one's going to be a pointy one? Do you think we're going to have, little ones? Thank you, Kai. I've not opened this one up. This is our last loot box of fresh eggs. You're going to be one ugly duckling? Regular, thank you, Feather. Drum roll, please. Gabrielle's at a fireworks. Thank you, Feather, for the rose. I have your book. Meg, thank you. I like your hair. Thank you. A lot of people think it's a wig. I'm betting big chungus. Thank you, lovely Laura, for the heart puffs. Oh! Wow. They're actually... okay, so... There's not a big chungus, but there's a chode. There's a round boy. Thank you, Lady Crimson. We got a round boy. We got a very round one. We do have a Mr. Humpty Dumpty egghead here. Thank you, Allison. You look like your brothers. Do I really? I do. All of us look kind of similar. Thank you. I made your Depression People cookies. They were amazing. I'm glad you liked them. Okay, do we use pointy or do we use roundy? Pointy or roundy? You got to type it. TikTok will count what sends the most. Thank you, Carsey. Thank you, Next, for the gem gun. And Next, thank you so much. Round, thank you, Carsey. Thank you, Autumn. Pointy, roundy. Round, thank you, Carsey. Roundy, pound. Oh, most sent. Round, times 9. Do you guys see when the round pops up? You see that, right? It's not just me. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the reels. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, Rezellies. Missile egg. This is strangely heavy. Yes, we see it. Oh, good. So we're going to do round boy. This is strangely heavy. This one's, not quite. Why is this one so heavy? I don't know what's in there. Twins. Thank you, Luna, for the finger hearts. Is it true that you can actually open up an egg and you'll find a chick in there sometimes if it's bad news? Thank you, Connie. That's not how it works, right? There's no roosters in this pack, so they can't have anything in there. That's one of my biggest fears. Double yolk could be the dime gang, a gen gun race, since it could happen. I don't know that. Your bacon gives me anxiety. It's true, says Faith. It's horrible. Thank you, Allison. You have a cute smile, bro. Hey, thanks, bro. It's not gay if we keep our socks on. I made your wacky cake. Did you like it? Thank you, Christopher. If no rooster, no chick. Good. I've had to start saying rooster because we call them cockerels back home. I missed your live. We're back. Thank you, Luna. But everyone says, what did you say? What did you say? Thank you, Random. Are you ready for a live eggie? Here we go. Not gave us under the covers. That's right, baby. I got one in the 50s. You should probably throw it away. An egg? Boy, that's old. Oh, you mean you... I'm dense. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, Momo. Eggy one. So, we have one egg. Ski. No, just a normal boy. I'm still not used to warm eggs, right? I'm not, and by warm, I mean room temperature. There's no chicken farm. There's chicken farmers on TikTok. There's a lot of them. Thank you. I'm not used to these. It's not gay if we close our eyes. Today's my birthday. Kyla. Is it Kyla? Kayla. Thank you, Lady Queen, for the rose. Happy birthday. Love the hairdo. Thank you very much. Today is my birthday. Again, happy birthday. If you say it twice, you'll have 2 birthdays and you'll age 2 years in a year. It's horrifying. Thank you, Lost. Am I going to practice one hand? I don't need to practice. I've been doing... I've been single all my life. What are you talking about? Thank you, Random. I don't need to practice. I don't want to. Thank you, Taylor. That escalated quickly. Thank you, Luna. My birthday also. Happy birthday to the birthdays, folks. I think let me go to the store and pick up some eggs that aren't fresh. I really like enjoying these things with fresh eggs. I don't want to break them. What are we making today, Dylan? Thank you. Next, well, we're making grape nut bread from 1955. I really want the grape nuts to be okay. Question is that this lady has added nothing. Well, we need to beat in the sugar. Don't let me forget. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Kathy. I love you. I have your cookbook. I bought it for Christmas. I hope you like it. Christmas is not coming soon, but summer is. Thank you, Michelle. I made the lime jello fudge. Oh, how did you like it? It's kind of difficult. Candy making and temperatures and thermometers is really hot, spicy. Second egg? No, it's only ask for one. DJ Makota, my good love. Good to see you. I felt like I haven't seen you in forever. Well, feast your eyes. Get all caught up. This is a base recipe. I want you guys to think. Thank you, DJ Makota. I want you guys to think. Thank you, Nevermore. What are you making? Courtney, we're making grape nut bread, muffin form, from 1955. There's nothing else. That doesn't even call for vanilla. I'm going to add some Nilla. But I want you to think about what we need to add to this. Right? It could be raisins. Could be coconuts. Could be hazelnuts. Speak amongst yourselves. And don't all fight each other. If you see a good idea, agree with it. So that I can I can best see what we're feeling this evening. Not grape nuts, raisins, hopes and prayers. Yeah, that's a good one. Flavor. Flavor. I'm seeing a lot of cinnamon. Think of Hot Wheels. I made the Reese's bread. It's delicious. I'm seeing a lot of cinnamon. I wish I had dried blueberries, actually. God, not the raisins. What's your career outside of TikTok? I have a music degree. I'm unemployed. I'm an author, I guess you could say. Peanut butter. Cinnamon. I'm seeing a lot of cinnamon. Okay. Cinnamon? We're good. Tears of my enemies, says Kara. Okay, a lot of agreeing for cinnamon. This is how the democracy works. Maybe I should do a poll as to what our other add-in is. Thank you, Tin Lin, for the love you. I don't think we should, and Charlie for the roses. I don't think we should attempt anything like chocolate. Blueberry does sound good, doesn't it? We did dried cantaloupes last night. And goes that. Vanilla extract, YouTube. I should add YouTube to this? Should it be? I have dark chocolate. I have coconut. I have chestnuts. I just bought chestnuts. I've never used chestnuts in my life. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Doug. Mashed banana, YouTube. Dark chocolate. Thank you, Luna. Okay, we're gonna... here, I'm gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a text poll. And can I do like 3 options? No, I can do this. Hold on. Edit this. Speak amongst yourselves. Say something. Tell each other the best like pickup line. Question. What we adding in? We have one option for the chestnuts, making this a true experiment. Or we have chocolate of some kind. Then we have